can. It's too bit noisy. Why don't you play with the sand?
No, because I'm building.
You're building, yeah. It's actually a really great time to build. Hello and welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and books. Yes, I'm still alive. We have had sicknesses going through our household. I mean, you don't need to know, but just solo parenting is very draining and hard, and sometimes you just need a break from things. And my break was from YouTube.
Let's go down and go upstairs.
You can go upstairs. Do you want to go upstairs? Anyway, today I'm doing my May TBR video. We are, how many days into May? A couple of days into May. If you haven't seen my TBR videos before, basically I do a extra little spin on the prompt jar that is popular on YouTube. So I do have a prompt jar with a bunch of TBR prompts inside it. I'm going to pull out 10 of these prompts, attach each one to a pin for 10-pin bowling, bowl a ball, and then whatever I knock down, I have to complete. So that is like an extra randomization on the prompts, and then that randomizes how many prompts I have to complete. So instead of just picking 10 and doing all 10, I pick out 10 and then that randomizes how many I'm gonna complete. Oh, why am I explaining? Okay, I don't know if you can hear my washing machine, but I mean, you've come to expect that it's chaos here, I think. So let's just get into it, because I've missed doing my little TBR videos since I didn't do one last month. Which, by the way, if you do want to keep up with me in other places, which I don't know if anyone will, I was randomly most active on my TikTok within the last month that I haven't been posting. I think just because it's so easy in comparison to YouTube. Like, you don't have to set up, edit, like I can just do it from my phone, like in bed half the time, and post videos. So if you do want to keep up with me, I did post quite a few bookish TikToks. Randomly, I have not been a TikTok person, but anyway, let's see what we pull out today. Let's mix them up. Right, number 1. This one says, choose a book blindfolded. I did reset my camera settings. Who knows if like this will ever work. I don't have glasses on to be able to tell you if it, okay. Choose a book blindfolded. I think it focused. I have a terrible camera. Okay, number 2. Let's go with like a different color, maybe orange. Right down there. Okay. This one is, oh, do I have time for this? This one is a reread. Okay. Spicing it up, TBR jar. Let's see. Okay, this one says a book that matches the season. Which, what season am I in? Autumn. It's autumn for me, I guess. Oh, this one's half unraveled. I must have had it before maybe. Yeah, I have. Hello. Yes, yellow cover. All right, I want to go all the way to the bottom next. One right down the bottom, maybe the very last one. What are you? Oh my god, my hand's stuck. I have big hands. This one says, food in the title or on the cover. Right, halfway through the options. Oh my god, my hand is way too big to go in there. I'm just gonna have to pull some out now. Okay, grab 2. I'll do both. Let's do the orange one first. This one says an author I disliked a book from. And the yellow one says, oh, okay, this is a good one. Under 10,000 Goodreads ratings. Okay, I need to stop going for the bottom because it's hurting me. Oh no. Over 400 pages. Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna have to go like from the top. Oh, love it. LGBTQ plus. Is this my last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna go straight from the top, grab a pink one. Oh, no. Matches my outfit, which I am wearing sweatpants. They are blue. And this is like kind of blue. Wait, I don't need to plan the books yet. Okay, hold on, let me set up the bowling. Oh my god, I'm out of focus. I am terrible at this. All right, we have the pins set up. Don't mind the Cabbage Patch doll. This room is books, but also toys. Side note, this Cabbage Patch doll was actually mine from when I was a kid, and my mum found some toys that she'd kept. And so now it belongs to my son. Anyway, let's bowl a ball. I am nervous. Okay, how many did I just knock down? Half. I knocked down 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm scared. All right, I'm back, and I did not have an easy time picking out the books. So first up, let us go through the cans wobbling there. Let us go through the things that I have to get to for whatever reasons. So first things first. Oh, blurry. So first things first, if you didn't know, I have my own book club. And so by the way, the live shows for the previous months will be coming. It's just hard to organize with a talking toddler.
Play that.
Yeah, sure, you can play with the Duplo. So for the month of May, I am teaming up with my friend's book club, the We're All Books book club. I also always participate, or I try to participate in theirs as well. So we are reading Funny Story by Emily Henry in May. I've already started it. I started on May 1st because I wanted to get into it. And I don't usually pick like this much of a new release. I'm just really excited about this one, and I had a really good feeling that this was going to be my favorite Emily Henry. So if you want to discuss with us, if you are also going to be reading this one in May. So yeah, couldn't fit it into the TBR game, but I read this one regardless. Also for book clubs, Jan's book club, the Full Moon book club, is reading, I think, Dragon Fruit this month, which it doesn't seem like a physical copy is available in Australia yet, but I'll try and get like an ebook or an audiobook maybe if I can fit it in with everything else. And then the Buzzword Readathon by Books and Lala, where you have to read a word or a group of words that she has set for each month. The word for May is every, I believe. So I've got this out from my library. Everyone in this room will someday be dead by Emily Austen. So that fits that, and it also fits one of the prompts from my 10 Pin Bowling, a book that matches the season. It is autumn, and this is like an autumn looking cover. I feel like orange is an autumn color. So that's my first bowling prompt. Next up, for over 400 pages, I haven't got it yet, but I think my library has it ready for me, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I have really enjoyed her 2 previous books, so I put this one on hold. I need to go and pick it up, and I'm pretty sure that that is over 400 pages, so that will be my book for that. Under 10,000 Goodreads ratings, I am going to be reading a romance book that I have already started, but I have not finished it. It is called Can't Resist Her by Kiana Alexander, and it is a sapphic romance book on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to be finishing reading that one. I'm realizing I'm not really telling you what all these books are about really that well, but that one I believe is like a childhood like crush, and they're also kind of rivals. So that's going to be for my under 10,000 Goodreads ratings one. Next up, I am just absolutely cheating for this one, but it's my game and I don't care. So for reread, I honestly am not really in the mood to reread anything. So I'm going to choose an arc that I've started, but I'm going to reread it from the beginning because I don't really remember. I was reading it on my phone because I was in the waiting room for my physio and I didn't bring a book, but I had my phone. So I'm like, okay, well, what do I have on my Kindle? So I started this arc, but I don't know. I want to start it again because I know it's going to be amazing. It is a non-fiction book. It's Allowed by Drew Afualo. If you are on TikTok, you probably have seen her. She calls out men for doing shitty men things, and yeah, this is her book that is coming out I think in July, and I did get an e-arc of it, and I'm very excited just based on what she said that the book is going to be about, just her experience with how she became to be so confident within herself and her, I guess, experiences with men, and also just her life. And she is Samoan, and I have not read that many books, or any that I can think of, maybe by Samoan authors. Okay, had to take a quick stop. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm cheating, and I'm going to use that for reread because I'll be rereading the first couple of chapters. Because when I was reading it, I wasn't really paying that much attention in the waiting room, and I want to like highlight and annotate, obviously. So yeah,
Mommy, I'm going to take this off.
you can take that out. The last prompt that I have, oh, I'm out of focus, from the 10 Pin Bowling TBR game is to choose a book blindfolded, which I am really scared to do. because to be honest, I don't really feel like reading anything that I own physically. I guess I could do blindfolded like ebook, but I don't know. So I'm gonna do that in a second. I haven't picked the book out yet, but let me talk about other things that I'm going to be reading, because it is the Asian readathon in May. All right. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Yes, so the Asian readathon is in May, which I believe it happens in May every single year. It is run by Cindy. I will leave her announcement video, but basically the aim is just to read books by Asian authors, and there are a couple of prompts, and the fun extra challenge is to try and do a book for each challenge, and each book is meant to be by an author from a different ethnicity. So
Mommy,
like not all of the books.
I just want to play my sand.
You can play with the sand, yeah. So not all of the books are from authors from Japan. Like you have one from Japan, one from Korea. Like that is the goal. I explained that so badly, but I leave her announcement video. That is just the extra challenge. I'm not too pressured to like complete it all in the readathon, because I like to think that I read diversely all year round, but I would like to shout out the readathon and participate in it if I can, because I'm also Asian, so I gotta shout out my fellow Asians. So prompt number 1 is to just read a book by an Asian author, so any book, which is a very easy prompt to fulfill. So I don't know, I might double that up with one of the other ones. Number 2 is to read a book that feels timeless. So it can be a book that spans across time, an older book that's still relevant today, a book that sets place in the past or future, but the themes are timeless, or a reread that you want to read time and time again. So I think, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna continue on with the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series, and this one is Tales from the Cafe. I think this is the second one. I'll need to double check because I own like 4 of them, but I've only read the first one. And these have like a time traveling aspect, so it definitely fits that prompt. I don't know exactly, I'm assuming this is just like more stories, but the first one is basically this cafe where if you order this drink and sit in this table, you can time travel into the past or future. So that fits the prompt perfectly. And this is quite a short book, so hopefully I can get to it. Number 3 is to read an underrated book. A book that has lower ratings, a book that not enough people talk about, a book that you haven't heard about, a book that isn't a bestseller, a book that by an author that isn't well known, etc, etc. So for this one, I think I'm gonna go back to my library. I meant to get it the other day, but I didn't pick it up. I've never heard anyone read this book or review it, so I'm considering it underrated because I've never seen anyone read it. I don't know if other people have, but it is called Migrantic, and it is a Filipino author. Oh yes, so this one is obviously, it's set in Japan, so Japanese author. Yeah, so a Filipino migrant takes a savage journey of life in Australia, working 2 jobs. So yeah, it's set in Australia and it's Filipino, so obviously I need to read it because I don't think I've ever seen another book that is both by a Filipino author and set in Australia. So going to read that one for underrated. Next one. Prompt number 4 is to read a debut book, which is, I don't need to explain what that is. So I have an arc of a book called Lin Lee is Doing Just Fine, which I believe is a Vietnamese author based on the synopsis of the, so I would like to read that one so that I can get on top of my arcs, keep on top of my arcs. So yes, the main character is Vietnamese American, and I think it's going to be like a sad girl lit fic, maybe. So the main character's mother is recently divorced and is dating a co-worker, and the daughter, Lynn, is unsure if he's worthy of her mother. She follows her mother around to spy on her dates. Just like being an adult, I guess, is the type of lit fic that this is. I'm excited to try it out, and it doesn't come out for a while. It doesn't come out until the 23rd of July, but I may as well read it now. And then the final prompt is a book with a story, character, or world that represents what you would want in your next life. A book with a character with a job you would want, in a world or country that you want to live in, a romance that you want to have, a personality trait that they possess, etc. And for this one, I have this out from my library. I'm going to read The Decoy Girlfriend for this. I've also been meaning to read this for a while. I have the ebook. So this one I believe is an Indian author. Okay, yeah, the author was born in Mumbai. So yeah, this one, when I first read it, I said it sounded like the Lizzie McGuire movie, but if Paolo was not crappy. So it is like following this woman who has a celebrity doppelganger, and the celebrity is fake dating the celebrity. is,
Oh no.
wait, hold on. The celebrity is fake dating their on-screen co-star. And so the main character is going to swap spots with the celebrity doppelganger. So then, yeah, she's already playing the part of someone who's fake dating someone, so she has to fake date him, but I guess they're gonna fall in love because I think it's a romance. So yeah, it's like double fake dating almost, I don't know. Yeah, because the celebrity's relationship is a PR stunt. Yeah, so she's gonna fake pretend to be the celebrity who is having a PR stunt relationship with the co-star, and I'm guessing that they are going to fall in love. It sounds like a really fun premise, so I'm really excited to get into it, and I hope I like it. I've also never seen anyone talking about this, so it's always a bit nervous to do that. I just realized I forgot to explain how this book fits for the prompt. I am definitely not built for the life of a celebrity. I would 100% crumble under the pressure of being in the public eye. So yeah, I'm adding it for this because in another life, maybe it would be fun to be a celebrity. But yeah, sorry, I think I would have a meltdown every moment of the day being watched by the public. But that's how that fits for that prompt. I'm scatterbrained. So that's my plans, I think, as far as like readathons, book clubs, etc. Oh, the other thing is the Werewolf Book Club is also reading Half a Soul, which I may try and read, but I have not had the best luck with fantasy. Keeps making so many noises. I am so chaotic. All right, I'm back. I need to do the choose a book blindfolded. I think I'm just gonna do ebooks because I honestly don't want to read any of my physical TBR. I feel like, I know that originally this was the purpose of the TBR game, is like mostly choosing my physical TBR, but I don't think I want to read any of those books at the moment. I think I need to get rid of some books. Anyway, I'm gonna blindfold myself, and then I guess I'm just gonna press in my Kindle library. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it and see what comes up. So, all right, and I choose. Okay, if you can see what's loading. Oh, did you see? It was, damn, I was so close to clicking the Decoy Girlfriend, which I've already put on my TBR. Anyway, that was risky because Stuff Your Kindle Day just happened and I grabbed some really random cozy mysteries. That could have landed on a really random cozy mystery that I've never heard of. Camera's gonna die, but it looks like I'm reading Sweet Hand. This author comes out with a sapphic romance later this year, so I wanted to try the first book in the series to make sure that I'm gonna like the author's writing before I get too excited about that sapphic book. So the main character has a public meltdown over the breakup with her cheating musician boyfriend. Okay, so now she's gonna focus on growing her pastry chef business. Her younger sister reveals that she's getting married in a few months. Her mother's matchmaking keeps intensifying. She tries to humor her mother, hoping if she feigns interest in the eligible bachelors she keeps tossing her way, she'll be off the hook. For the first time in ages, okay, she and Kieran are on the island at the same time. His close friend is the one marrying her sister. Okay, it sounds fun. I'm excited for it. So that is that. I don't have very many books physically. Like, I literally just have these, and everything else is ebooks or library books. But I guess that's the TBR. Sorry for being absent. No one probably cares. Keen's making noise. Apologies for that. You probably haven't even made it to the end. But if you did, let me know what you're reading in May. Let me know if you would like to read a funny story with us and discuss it at the end of the month. I didn't tell you what this is about. I kind of assume everyone knows because Emily Henry is so popular. But it is a really fun premise. These two are both dumped by their respective partners because they start dating each other. So both their exes are dating, and so now they're gonna fake date. Fun. I mean, not fun for them because they both just got left by their exes so that the exes can be together, but it's a fun premise, and I'm not gonna give you my thoughts because I am halfway through. But I have not given an Emily Henry 5 stars yet. So could this be the one? I will find out in like 200 more pages and let you know at the end of May. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye.